Good morning, guys. Today is Tuesday. I'm just getting out of work. Right now I'm headed up to Merrimack. It's a pretty exciting day for me because I get my braces off. Yay! I know you're probably thinking to yourself, Shara, you've gone cuckoo. You don't even have braces, girl. No, I do. They're called Incognito braces and they go behind your teeth on the insides of your mouth. So maybe some of you have caught a glimpse of them while I'm talking, or maybe you thought my speech has been a little bit slurred, but I'm not drunk, I promise. It's because of my braces. I got them put on about 6 months ago, and today is finally the day to take them off. So I'll tell you more about them after, but right now, let's take these babies off. Alright, I'm home from the orthodontist now. Brace is gone. Feels good. I got my braces on a little over 6 months ago, and like I said, don't feel bad if you didn't know about it because I didn't tell anybody about it. Hence the name Incognito braces. No one's supposed to know. It goes on the insides of your teeth, inside your mouth, so you don't see anything. I've always had an overbite ever since I was a little kid, and that doesn't bother me at all. I like the way I look. And I had braces originally when I was in junior high, just like every normal teenager does. And they were the ones that go on the outsides of your teeth. So my teeth were straightened from when I had them in junior high. But over time, my front ones kind of kicked out more. So they were still straight, but they were kicked out. So, over the years I decided I wanted to get braces again to kind of pull them back in and get it all together. So I originally saw Incognito braces online, and when I saw it I was like, oh my god, I did not even know that braces on the inside of your teeth were a thing. Like, this, I have to have it. So I did some research, and only certain orthodontists can do it. They have to be like specially certified to do it. So I googled them and I found one near me in Merrimack that does it, and the place is called Elliot Orthodontics and it's Dr. Elliot. So I made an appointment with them to have a consultation and see what they think and, get my options and prices and stuff like that. So when I went and sat down with them, they gave me this little folder and it has all kinds of information in it about all my different options, and they broke everything down really simple so you can understand it and make it easy for you. There's two kinds of Incognito braces. There's Incognito and then there's Incognito Light. So Incognito, it would be from front to back, all your teeth. Incognito Light is what I had, and that was just like the front half. Because like I said, my teeth were already straight and whatever, I just needed a quick little smile tune-up. So I did the Incognito Light, 6 months, wham, you're done. The other one is 12 to 18 months, that's the regular one. So just Incognito Light, in and out, that's what I wanted. So when I said, yep, that's what I want to do, let's get started, they said, all right. And the first thing that they did is take a bunch of x-rays and pictures of your teeth. And this is my x-ray, those are my teeth. Pretty cool looking. And then they also do this with like before photos showing your upper bottom closed, and then each side views, your smile, your not your smile, and the side view. And just ignore all those scribbles. That's what the orthodontist was making little notes when he was explaining all my different options to me. So you can see here on the bottom ones that my bottom ones were just a little shifted out right there. And then obviously you can't tell from that I have an overbite from the front view. You can only see it from when you look at the side. So that's how it used to be, just slightly kicked out. So that's what I wanted to fix. And again, I didn't care about the overbite. I just wanted to kick the teeth back in straight. I'm still going to have that space between the top and the bottom, but at least it'd be straight. If I wanted to fix the overbite, I would have to do one of two options. Either one, it would be remove some of my top teeth so that they would all shift back, or two, have jaw surgery, which is where they would break the bottom half of my jaw and bump it out more. and I didn't want to do any of that because I think that would totally change the whole look of my face. So I was like, no, 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 I'm not looking for surgery. So then the next two options were Incognito and then Incognito Light, and then lastly was Invisalign, but I didn't want to do that one either because they're not invisible. You can see them, and I just didn't want anything showing. So my first appointment there, that's when they have to start getting the scans of all your teeth, and they do it in a weird way. First they took this powder and they coated all my teeth with it, and then they had like this little scanning thing. It looked like a pen, but it was a scanner thing, and they ran it over all my teeth and it transferred it onto a computer so they could see a whole 3D image of my teeth and exactly how they were, every little detail and crevice and everything. They take that computer image and they send it out, and then it makes these little metal pieces for each one of your teeth that fits exactly to the shape of your tooth that they will glue on. So it took them a few weeks to get those actual braces pieces made. So the second time when I came back, that's when they fitted them and glued them onto my teeth. So when you get braces on, even if it's the regular outside kind, they give you all kinds of little goodies. They gave me some, toothpicks, some flossing thread, these little things that have like a, what's it called? A pipe cleaner. You know how a pipe cleaner is? It's got a tiny pipe cleaner so you can like get in between teeth. And then this stuff is called Gushy Goo, and it's like a wax that you would put on the inside in case your braces were rubbing on anything on your mouth and your tongue or whatever that was aggravating you. I didn't use any of this. I think it only took me like a week or two to break a bracket, my first bracket, and it didn't come off. It was still hooked to the wire, but it came off the tooth, so it was just kind of dangling there in my mouth, and I was like, oh God, what if I swallow it, and whatever. They're like, just baby it until your next appointment, so I did. So this is what they look like on my teeth. So on that bottom picture, I did have two more on each side up until about maybe a month ago. But when I broke one, the guy's like, you know what, they're straight enough. You don't really need that. So he's like, I'll do you one better. He breaks off the other side too. So then I just had that little small front section left. And the top one I couldn't get a decent picture of. So if you want to see it better, just Google Incognito braces. I'm sure you can find a good picture of what the top ones look like. And in addition to all the flossing stuff, they also gave me a Philips Sonicare electric toothbrush, which I thought was really cool because I've never had an electric toothbrush before, and this one is like professional, and it comes with two different heads. So I shared one with Tony, so he has one and I have one. There's a carrying case, and then you just plug it in and it charges. So I really like this. I still use it every single day, and it works really well to get in between all the wires on your teeth. So that was a nice little treat that they gave me. And then also this pink shirt that I'm wearing, Elliot Orthodontics. So if you've seen me wearing a pink shirt before, that was this one, and you didn't know, but it was the orthodontist. So there's a lot of pros and cons to Incognito braces. One pro is definitely they're incognito. You can't see them, they're invisible. Nobody else knows you have them on, That's definitely a pro, is that you can't see them. So for anybody that's in the public eye a lot or self-conscious about having braces on your teeth, I think it's definitely a good option. And when I would go back to the orthodontist, I would see all these other like younger kids coming in, and they would have their original ones, and I'd just be like, oh man, I feel so bad. Like if I had Incognito braces when I was a teenager, like it would have saved me from being a nerd. One bad thing, well, not bad, but a con to having these kinds of braces is that they're inside your teeth. So when you're eating, that's where all the food is. So the food gets in. When you have braces on the outside, you check your teeth once in a while for a little piece of salad or whatever, the outsides of your teeth don't touch the food as much. But when you have Incognito and they're behind your teeth and the inside, that's where all the food is. So food does get jammed in there every single time you eat. And the same as having normal braces, you don't eat any sticky foods and like gum and taffy and popcorn shells and things like that. So Another pro to the Incognito braces is that they're so fast. Like, I only had mine on for 6 months and I was done. That was Incognito Light, and the regular ones would have been a year to 18 months. But think about it, when you were a kid and you had your braces as a teenager, you had them for like what, years? I don't know. So I like that this was so super fast, and like the orthodontist said, a quick smile tune-up. Another con to the braces is that since they're inside, I feel like they do affect your speech a little bit, especially in the beginning when you're getting used to them. I felt like I had a little bit of a lisp, and like a slur a little bit, because, you know, they just get in the way. I don't know, maybe nobody else noticed it but besides me. I'd have to go back and look at my vlogs from when I got my braces on and see if it affected my speech at all, but I feel like I did. So I went there every 4 weeks for a checkup and to put on new wires that were a little bit tighter every single time. And then 6 months later, here we are. So after you have your braces taken off, you do still have to wear retainers for a while, just because, you know, your teeth are still gonna want to move back right now. So you have to give it time for your bone in your jaw to, like, you know, reharden or whatever around the teeth so they can keep them in place. So these are my retainers, and they're not like when I had them as a kid with the wire going across the front, but this is what they look like. They're clear little trays, almost like Invisalign. So there's one for the top and one for the bottom, and they just snap in. Like that. You can see it. That's it. They're in. So for the first 6 months, I'm supposed to wear these for about 16 hours a day. Obviously no eating or drinking with them in, and obviously you can see a little bit of it, you know, probably not through the camera, but if you saw me, you'd be like, hey, your teeth are really shiny. And then also you can obviously tell that I can have a little bit of a lisp. So if we are friends, just know I'm not wearing these when we go hang out together. I will be taking these out. And then they just pop right out afterwards. Like that. Sorry, they're tight still. It's the first day. So I have this pair, and then I will get a second set in 2 weeks, just in case these get lost or one of the dogs eats them, you know, that would be bad. So when I was leaving today, they gave me a little goodie bag of things. Inside was a water bottle. It says Elliot Orthodontics. A little bag of popcorn. Some bubble gum, you know, things you're not supposed to be eating when you have braces. And then they gave me a little sonic cleaner and some like cleaning tablet things for my retainers. I have to throw them in here once a week just to get them extra clean or whatever. Other than that, you just rinse your retainers off with regular water. So overall, I would definitely recommend Incognito braces to any adults that don't want to get braces and don't want to look like a teenager again, or just to anybody that's self-conscious about having something on their teeth. I don't know how much other orthodontists will charge for Incognito braces. Mine, the light, were about $4,400, and I think the regular ones that go all the way back were probably double that. But I did put some money down on it to begin with, and then the final balance, they chunked it up for equal amounts for the 6 months that I had braces. So now I'm done with the braces, I'm done with the payments, everything is done, and I couldn't be happier with it. When I see younger kids with the braces like this, like I had when I was a young kid, I just think to myself, like, oh my god, if they had Incognito when they're at this young, fragile age, they wouldn't get picked on and embarrassed and be called a nerd and whatever else for having braces, even though every single kid has braces at one point. If you have the choice between the two types, I would definitely go Incognito. I don't see why anybody wouldn't. I think that's all I wanted to say about that. I can't think of anything else I was going to tell you. So yeah, I'm going to end this here. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you, and I will catch you in the next vlog.